Be a little bit late.
Maybe. He doesn't know.
Force points.
Okay, welcome back. We're on a new adventure this time. Point Blank. It will be combining two different adventures. It will be combining the 25 to Rescue and Point Blank modules, and then some other additional stuff I throw in. So, welcome back, everyone. I apologize for my voice. I have COVID.
Oof.
Hope you got those antivirus software on your computer installed.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's all good. I just have allergies, basically. It's my only symptom. All right. So everyone's been on the trenches for about a week in hyperspace as we're going from, I think we're in the inner rim last, I think it was the inner rim. So we're going all the way out to the outer rim. So here we are on the ship. The bridge of the ship's up here.
Cruise it along.
That's how much. Oh, okay. So Ikra will be on soon.
Soon.
Cool.
So we are on the ship.
Okay. So while y'all out doing your thing, Spillikin was held back by his masters because they noticed he took a lot of damage. So they looked to use some of that money here and to get him a new shield for himself, as well as train him a little bit more in soldiering, so he could be a more of a force to be reckoned with. That's why he wasn't able to make it to the last adventure.
What's your encumbrance at?
Let me see.
Like a 16 strength, you shouldn't really be encumbered at all.
Depends on the shield generator. A 15 weighs 30.
I could only get a 10 because of the size.
Yeah, being small, he can only get a 10 or a 5.
Yeah, so he got a 10, so yeah, his encumbrance is fine.
So how much is it, though? I know a 15 weighs 30 kilograms.
Alright, so his encumbrance is... Let's see.
You gotta add the shield generator.
Yeah, I added it all already. Let me see if I put it up.
I want to see if you're over encumbered or not.
Carrying capacity is 108. I'm currently at 40. Is it 40? It's 40. It's either 45 or 54. I can't remember.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so he's definitely cool.
Okay, so we're on the ship, and General Coda calls you to his office. So he calls Spillikin. All right, he calls Spillikin and Urdak and Ikro and Soladin all to his office.
Huh?
So he's right here. Go ahead and come on in. Welcome, Spillikin. Where's your rest of your crew? I thought you had a translator. Not yet.
Oh, I spent all the money on the shield. It's funnier without it though. Oh, but he passed it though. He only had a 10 to get that it. Right there.
Yeah.
They're right there.
He could speak binary, and Soladin can translate it because he has.
All right. So we got word there's a lot of activity going on in the Kurtosis system. We haven't heard that since the beginning of the war. So there's been a lot of Separatist ships lately, and we're going to see what's going on. So brace yourselves. Most likely we'll probably have a heavy firefight going on in space, and we'll need to get you guys to planet side to help. Got any questions?
Shake my head.
No, I'm good. Who's this guy?
I don't know.
Who that?
I cannot understand you. Who are you saying?
Spillikin looks at Solden, and then he looks up at Erdak.
Erdak, who that, Erdak?
Oh. That is Solden Cree. A ally.
I spoken.
This is Spillikin.
Saladin will actually introduce himself in binary.
Oh, yeah, this might be the first time some of you are working together.
Why would you introduce something binary? Do you already know he's a droid?
It wouldn't be hard to verify.
Wait, he is right. It's not that hard.
Yeah, just like Spillikin would be able to verify that I'm a droid.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Like I said, I don't know much about the Star Wars universe, so I was not asking why.
Well, yeah, he looks like a regular Charger-Fawn.
Yeah, I don't have any special lights poking out or anything like that.
I think I also took Chadrafan, so it doesn't matter. He would introduce himself in Chadrafan then.
There you go. Well, we'd like to hear your Charger-Fawn.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, not even gonna try that. Because I
Come
think it's all
on,
just
man.
weeks.
Come on. You got this.
All right, so for this mission, we can pay you some additional combat pay, but you know, we'll just discuss that afterwards, because sometimes there's complications and sometimes there's some hazard pay. So we'll keep an ear out and just be open to change.
Change good. I changed too.
All right, so as you guys are in hyperspace right now, and the hyperspace squirrels are all around the ship. I gotta look at my sound effects. I thought I had exiting hyperspace, but I might not have it on here.
It might be on the other roll 20.
Okay, that sounds good. So you guys exit hyperspace. Yep. And you guys see a planet. It's not that color, it's a green planet. But there's about that many ships there. So as you guys are entering, your ship's coming under a lot of fire. But you're not the only ones here. Several other Republic ships have also entered the fray. And there's a bunch of blaster fire going on back and forth.
Ooh, I remember this. We did this last time. Remember Erdak?
Yes.
So
Punch it through.
a bunch of blaster going on. There you go. That sounds more like.
Welcome, Micro.
Hello.
He's back.
Hello.
My head.
I got COVID. What about you?
I've got a head, and it's killing me, or something.
I'm sorry about that. Okay, so you guys, this is the Kurtosis Planet. So there's a bunch of Republic and Separatist ships engaging in combat.
Nice. Wow.
Alright, so as it's happening, explosions are going back and forth. You guys are running to get to one of the LAATI dropships. You guys are getting in all secure. More explosions are going back and forth. Other squads are leaving as well. And you guys, you're all shooting into space. So a bunch of your LAAT dropships are all flying out. And as you guys are leaving the hangar area, a big blaster fire hits the ship in front of you and blows up with a bunch of your squad members. As you guys are making it outside the Star Destroyer, a bunch of buzz droids already in the air. Some of them are attaching to your wings and starting to go to work on your ship. The pilot says, "This will be rough. Hang tight." As you and a whole bunch of other Republic ships from the other Star Destroyers are trying to get to the planet, while droid Tri-Fighters and droid Starfighters are all shooting at you, and you have B-Wings trying to help escort you guys. So it's a rough journey to the surface of the planet. So lots of heavy fire going on. All right, so
Are we in space long enough for Urdak to walk out on their wing and destroy some of those ships?
long enough for Urdak to do what?
To walk out onto their wing and destroy some of those robots?
Do you have a spacesuit on?
Yes.
Then yes.
I would shoot him off my wing too.
It's going to be extremely bumpy, so it will be a difficult check, and if you slip and fall, you will fall to your death. Do you want to attempt it? Or do you want to wait till you guys are on the planet?
Is there no magna boots on the craft? Or
Yeah, there are no magnet.
or any
Do you have any magna boots?
rope?
That's something you guys would have had to purchase.
Yeah, we have requisition credits still, right?
Well, as you guys
I'm
are
pretty
deciding,
sure-
you're taking heavy turbulence and heavy fire as you guys are trying to get you to the surface. The pilot's trying to get you to the surface as quick as possible.
We're trusting the pilot.
Yeah, we'll trust the pilot.
All right. So, the planet's green crystalline skyline gets closer and closer. There's a few blaster fire coming from the bottom of the planet shooting towards you guys, but it's not turbo laser fire, so it's not really doing a lot of damage. Oh crap! One of the buzz droids just cut off one of your wings, and now you're doing a spinning somersault. Do we have a pilot on board to assist the pilot in stabilizing the ship?
Sullivan can't.
All right.
Urdak is not a pilot.
Sullivan has pilot, he's just not the best pilot. Hey, look, there you go.
All right. You're able to take those co-pilot controls and help stabilize the ship and slow the landing down just hard enough to where it hurts, but not deadly, as your ship comes crashing on the green crystalline planet. You guys are a little stunned coming out, but you're able to shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Okay. Alright, so as you guys come to, your ship's pretty messed up. Here we go. And so, you and it looks like another squad of clone troopers are already on the planet from another ship. They're like, Commander, come over here. We got a spot. So he waves you over in this direction.
Hi. Hi.
Hello. Yeah, the small one. Are you the commander?
Oh, yes, me charge. Me in charge.
Oh boy. Hey, Diggs, don't worry. For all we know, he could be like another Yoda. Have you seen that little green dude in action? Oh, yeah. Hey, little dude, Commander, are you like a Yoda?
I like Yoda, yes. Yes, Yoda is good.
Oh, well, then this should be a breeze. Alright, I'm Diggs. This is Dipper. This is Drogan. And this is Drunk. Yeah! So we're your support.
I speak to Solden and Chandrafan.
Yoda, that's food, right?
Wait, what?
I speak to you in Chandrafan.
Yoda, that's food, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess the question would be, does my character know who Yoda is?
I don't know.
Intelligence, is there a lore check anything to do?
It's
do
probably
galactic
Galactic
lore.
Lore. I rolled crappy.
You don't know.
You think it's a I could be right about food too.
My character would be like, I don't know. It could be.
Okay, good. I answer right.
Alright, so as you guys get over in this area, is Icro able to get on the map? We're all setting up over here.
I can try. Let me see. I was muted, and
Wizard, of course he can. He can do whatever he wants.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Jedi. He's a spellcaster.
Okay, so
and I didn't even learn how to fly yet.
So when you guys reach the exterior of the embarkation area, turning the corner, you catch sight of two large groups of prisoners moving towards the massive doors of the embarkation facility. They are escorted by a number of battle droids. The doors lie across a bridge that spans a depression filled with massive green crystals. Smoke billows up from below, often obscuring the bridges and ramps. The prisoners do not seem injured, though they are dirty, tired, and show signs of having marched through the battle-damaged streets. Debris is scattered throughout the area, with crystal shards ranging from boulder size to building size blocking portions of the streets. So you guys can make a perception check if you'd like.
I'm not at my computer. Can somebody roll it for me? I had to run and get my food ready.
1 sec. Dang, that was a bad perception check.
That was a bad perception check. I rolled a 2.
Roll a 6.
Dang!
We rolled bad, man.
You guys don't see anything.
I'm still going stealth mode.
You actually would have to roll stealth.
Yeah, you still have to roll.
I'm going to attempt to go stealth mode.
But since there's no enemies with line of sight or cover to you guys, some of the clone troopers are like, yeah, it looks like they're kidnapping a bunch of civilians, so we might want to stop them, Commander.
Okay. I go look ahead and I let you know.
Did you catch anything? Not a thing.
You stay here like Yoda does.
Hey man, I'd use another beer after this. Let's just get this done. Go, Tiny Yoda.
So I'm gonna creep slowly. Do I have to roll enough perception, or I'll be able to see him? I guess when I see line of sight.
Yeah, you can see some prisoners and a droid.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly peek around here. That's where my stealth is, to peek around without being detected.
Okie dokie.
Because of my size, they probably not gonna look down at the ground.
All right. You don't have cover anymore. You don't have stealth.
Well, I'm peeking around, so I'm not actually physically, but I'm
Oh, there's a window right here.
Oh, I didn't know there was a window there. Okay. But I can still peek around a building, right?
Yeah, but don't move your token away from cover, because then you don't have stealth anymore.
Well,
Yep.
I can't see that my character's like actually in that square to see it. You know.
Oh,
Like,
you got light source.
UFC.
Light source there.
So. Alright. I'm going to point back at them, and I'm a soldier, so I would know basic communication, and communicate that there's hostiles over there, as well as prisoners.
So he puts up all of his hands and wiggles his fingers and points in that direction, and then he puts up a bunch more fingers and points in that direction.
Making it sound like he has no idea what he's doing.
Well, I like I said, with me being a soldier, you know, I would assume I understand basic communication between soldiers.
Yeah. So
enemies.
he gets all stiff like a walking droid, and then when he does the fingers to point how many are in that direction, then he puts his hands together like he's praying not to be hurt, and does a number of fingers and points in that direction.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right, so let's go get up the initiative.
So does
I got a lot to roll.
Is it just droids there, or is there anyone else that seems like they're in charge? 'Cause I see a bunch of people like this is sus.
They look like a bunch of civilians, so we'll go.
Well, damn. I go first.
We'll start doing the initiative.
There's no question about it. I go first.
This window, is it something I can shoot through or break through or open up?
It's not broken, so you would have to blast through it.
Is it could I open it? Like, is it like have like a crank on it to open? Or is
Yeah,
it-
we'll say you could open it.
Okay, so that's what I'm wondering. If this was a surround rise, that
No, there's. I don't. You guys are all pretty much in battle. I don't think we'll have a surprise round. We'll just do this starting off. Because you guys, I don't want to make this too easy. If you have a surprise round, you wipe out half your enemies. That's not much of a challenge.
Well, that's a bird that goes first. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, but I could aim around here and shoot them, right?
Yes. If one of your corners has line of sight. If one of your corners has line of sight, which it does, that corner does, you can. You can also see, so you can hit anything that's around here. And if you're lined up against a wall, it doesn't, it doesn't count as cover. If someone's standing where this green thing is, they don't have cover from you if you're shooting around the corner like that.
I think I'll do an auto fire. Well, no, auto fire doesn't apply, does it?
So these are innocent civilians
Well, if
that
I
are
aim
with them.
away from this, I can hit as many as I can.
They have a bunch of binders linked around them. They look scared. They look like scientists, different species.
All right. I think I think I want to just aim.
It's not your turn yet. What are you doing?
Oh well, that's right. Duh, I need to roll for my thing.
What's this thing for that's in the way?
Spillikin big smart.
Spilla can win at D&D.
Wow. Urdak got a 16 and he's still going last out of all the allies in initiative.
I mean,
I rolled a 3 on my initiative.
natural 20, baby.
Yeah, if I had rolled a 14 or higher, I would have been going before you.
Yep,
I
but
would,
you didn't.
I would suggest trying to lure them over here, away from the prisoners. I don't think you'll want to catch any in the crossfire of accident.
They don't want to catch any of these hands.
I think you probably just have to jump and land on one of the droids and they'll die.
I mean, yeah.
Man, there's a lot of droids I gotta roll for.
Yep.
That's what I said if I did auto fire.
Oh.
I got a lot of
Oh yeah, that is a lot of droids actually. Huh.
No, I can't have bonuses if I auto fire with aim, right? Or I can still.
You cannot aim with an area attack. I mean, yeah, with auto fire.
Okay.
We figured out a lot of stuff that we were doing wrong in the previous game.
Well, I mean, that's only that's fine. I can still do auto fire if I aim it right. Well, if I center it correctly, not aim. If I center it correctly, I can probably still do auto fire and get a lot of.
Okay, so just so you guys know, because I'm probably going first, I'm going to try to take out these 3 because they're lined up. That's why the template is there.
That makes sense.
That's what I was gonna say. If there's anyone left, but you kind of.
I mean, you can go. You have range. Like I have limited range. I'm like a mid-range character, but you guys have like insane range because pistols and stuff have like a 20 square range.
Yeah.
Like, and so you can like auto shoot these guys over here in the back.
Definitely, yeah. I'll probably do that once they get close. But we'll see how it plays out.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Especially since someone looks like they could go before me.
Right.
I have to keep moving this thing around. All right, there we go. Icro, it's your turn.
All right. 2 squares, 5 squares, 6 squares. Then I bring this over
These
here.
guys look like they're the prisoners.
Prisoners, right? All right. Well, actually, I do. Let me see. Yeah, unless I jump like through the window, which I probably could try.
You gotta use a maneuver to open it.
Is it a swift?
I believe it's like a door. You gotta open it.
It would be a move.
Yeah, move.
Yeah, if it's a move, then I can't do that.
Jedis don't need open windows; they just go through.
Don't you have the force power that opens a window or door?
That's a move action to use light. Well, oh no, yeah. If it's improved move light object, you can do it as a swift. But
You know what you should have done? You should have just moved the window out of its socket and smashed it up against a droid. Then you got the window out of the way, and you hit a droid in the same turn.
I can do that, but that would only hit one of them, and I want to hit more than one of them. The original idea was to put it right here and get all 3 of them, but I can't just reach there. So anyway,
Just snap your fingers and half them disappear.
well, that's a very low roll. That's a natural 1.
That
does
a miss?
No, does a 16 surpass their fortitude defense?
Most likely, yes, it does.
All right. So they're going to.
Dang.
Luckily, this
Uh-oh.
one doesn't scale, so it's just 4d6, and they both of those are knocked prone.
Ah!
Yeah, they're not that heavy. That's wrong.
Ah! Just those two?
Yep.
All right. And what? It did 12 damage.
Yep.
And their fort is 11, so you've destroyed them. They are scrap.
All right. So
Nice.
Jedi, get him!
they do be dead, and that do be my turn. That's standard and move, and I've already got my lightsaber out, so that's it.
All right. Souldan.
Shielded.
Shielded. Yeah, pretty much. All right. So, as a free action, my character will draw both his ion pistol and his Bothan vibrosword. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. And he'll move to there, and then he'll fire at
Oh. Real quick, I
This guy
forgot
here.
to do something. But
with
go
his
ahead.
ion. So first he's gonna trick step this droid. Opposing the initiative rules because he can't stymie him. Oh my god. So if he rolls below.
Who are you rolling against?
The first one back here.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
So,
Wrong
I
thing.
bet you won. Uh-oh, shoot. That just had him? I think it did.
It did.
Yes, I won, and
Yeah, you just didn't delete. You just didn't.
No, he's still on there.
No, it added it. It's 309.
No, but look, he's only on there once.
so that means you didn't roll for him earlier.
I guess. I don't think it counted it. Oh well.
And so I rolled a 14 to hit and an 11 for damage, and it's ion damage.
So it's half damage?
Mm-mm.
What?
So, in playing another game, it's actually double damage for droids to be hit with an ion damage.
No,
Weapon.
it's half. The
No,
ion
it's
vulnerability says that ion damage on droids works like stun damage on organics.
Yeah, but it does double the damage. I was
Uh,
working in another game with I can't remember if it was Steven or somebody else, but the ion does double damage.
You will have to show that to me because it says it is treated like ion on regular organics.
This is what it has to say about ion damage. I posted in Discord.
It does. I'm not gonna
ion
fight you
damage,
with it. Hold on,
ion
hold on,
damage
hold on.
before being
Hold on,
half.
I'm not gonna fight you on it. So if you want to do it the way that you're stating, then just do it. I don't care.
I'm just doing it the way the rules are written. That's what I'm saying. If it's written somewhere else differently, I'd like to know that.
Well, whenever something says vulnerable to it, it does double damage. That's
not what it says. I'll show you what vulnerable
No.
actually says.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you prove me wrong or anything like that. You're the GM. Do it the way you want to. I don't want to bog the thing down with arguments.
Okay.
that's just the thing. I just don't want to bog the thing down with arguments.
Okay. Because the ion vulnerability is actually a droid trait. So.
No, I get that.
Sun damage is half on living beings, right?
Yes.
When it says ion damage vulnerability, it only says that like it suffers the effect of ion damage, and ion vulnerability would be double damage. It's like it's really stupid to name something so similar, right? So what am I understanding is like if you have like ion vulnerability, you take double damage. If you have ion damage vulnerability, which is the droid thing, it means you're affected by ion damage as if it was stun. And those are like two very similar things, which is kind of stupid.
Yeah, that's why I think that's why a lot of I think a lot of people say try to do the rules as intended, and that's what it's meant to intend, because cyborgs get double damage from ion damage, or
Yeah,
it states that they take full damage from ion weapons
This doesn't say any
instead
of
of taking half it like they normally would.
that. Okay. Well, they take
So
half because I
why.
haven't seen anything.
Oh, that's all good. Yeah, It's
There's a
just-
homebrew ion vulnerability, but that's homebrew, and we're
right. No,
with
yeah,
raw.
no, that's good. It's fine.
okay.
But I think that's why a lot of GMs list it as raw, but it's rules as intended. So like ion damage is supposed to do
But
double
that
damage,
would
but then
contradict everything that they have for ion damage.
that's why I state that it's rules as intended instead of rules as written. It's RAI instead of raw.
I don't think it is RAI. I think RAI and RA rules as written are the same. Because
No,
why would they say it in multiple places? I haven't seen it said anywhere that does double damage. I don't see.
well that's why it's the difference between rules as intended and rules as written. When they state that you have a vulnerability to something, you deal double damage in it. So like if you're vulnerable to fire, you take double the damage.
Oh, maybe it's just because they labeled it wrong. Then maybe they shouldn't have called it
that's
ion vulnerability.
That's why I state that it's the difference between rules as intended and rules as written. So rules as written, it acts just like stun, whereas rules as intended might be it acts like stun in that it knocks them 2 times down on the track, but deals them double the damage. If that makes sense.
Yeah, they've had a lot of erratas come out, and nothing's ever changed it. That's why I don't think it's actually rules as intended. Otherwise, they would have had an errata that changed how it worked.
Not necessarily, because, like I said before, when people state vulnerability, mostly when it states that you're vulnerable to something, it deals double damage. Whether it's 3.5, 4.0, the D20 system of anything, it's usually you end up doing double damage. That's why the people ought to do the rules as intended, because
Guys,
again, I'm repeating myself, but I'm not trying to argue with it. I'm just trying to say that I understand where you're coming from, and then I understand where some of the other GMs might be like, well, rules as intended, the rule states that it's vulnerable, which means in most other complex games it is double damage. But yeah, half damage, they move 2 down if the 11 beats their damage threshold.
Yeah, it does.
Just like stun, yeah. So it's all good. I don't mind.
the only thing I want to say is that the only problem in this whole thing is that they chose a very poor name for the thing. They chose that term ion damage vulnerability, but vulnerability in this case doesn't mean the same vulnerability as in double damage. And there's also a trait from other stat blocks that goes ion vulnerability that one does mean that it deals double damage. So there are 2 terms that are very similar that mean different things. So you're just confusing the terms. The vulnerability you're talking about is not the vulnerability that you think you're talking about.
But the term vulnerability means that you're vulnerable to it, and you're going to take double the damage. In, like I said, in most
Yeah, it's
other
just,
campaigns,
It's just
not-
a matter of them
not-
doing a bad name.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
it's
not
doing a
here.
bad name.
But not
The
here.
way I would have said it is I'd have done like ion damage stun or something like that instead of ion damage vulnerability. That way you could say, oh look, it stuns them as if it were a stun weapon, not damages them as a damage weapon.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put ion vulnerability. I would just say, like the FFG system does. Actually it doesn't. FFG system allows stun to affect everything, including droids, and only ion affects droids and cybernetics. So, but I would have just stated As a droid, you're immune to stun, but Ion does the same thing as stun does to living characters. That's what I would have
Yeah.
done. But
That's
probably how they should have done it in hindsight.
right. And then that's where I'm coming from with the rules as written instead of the rules as intended. So yeah, it's all good though.
All right, so this guy moved 2 on the track. All right. Now it's one of these guys. I'm gonna have to close these windows. All right, so he's getting stuff ready. Oh, he is opening the door. All right. Next one. He is getting a position. There we go. Next one is dead. Removing him. Spillikin, now it's your turn.
Do I control the clone squad, or what's up with that?
Yes. You did not select anyone else to control them, so now you have to.
Well, I guess no one has to use them. I guess no one has to control them. They can just...
I'll have them watch our flank. That's it. And then take action if I see something.
Okay, boss. We'll watch your flank. Hey, you guys mind if I take a swig? Huh? He's like, has a flask in his hand.
So I'm gonna move my... I can move them, right?
Yeah, they're like a droid, though, so you gotta spend your actions if you want to move them. But some of you...
I want them just to be in flanking positions to cover all...
Yeah, you can use your move... You can use your move action to move them, and then use your actual action to shoot something.
Yeah, some of you actually have a high enough command in the rank and privilege to give allies within your line of sight a free move. I think it's...
I would not mind having a free move.
Okay. Well, if they can't move right now, then I'd rather just take out these droids for right now and just have them just stand by.
All right, sir.
Alright, so I'm going to aim and shoot this guy right here. Let's see.
You're not going to aim.
Do these guys... Well, no, because I can't these guys. These guys hide behind crystals. So, yeah, so I'm going to aim to this guy right here.
Okay, roll to hit.
All right, who you shooting at? That guy. Okay. And I was just promoted.
Silver sworded droids are just the best.
Yes.
Oh, well, I guess I'm the new commander.
And then they can move now because I didn't move? Or what?
What?
Since I didn't move, all I did was just aim and fire.
Well, an aim took 2 swifts, and fire took 1 standard, so you're out of actions.
Okay, so no movements?
You do have that commander ability. You can have them move if they're in your line of sight. Let me see if that requires a swift, though.
It is a swift action.
Oh, you don't have any actions left, then.
Okay, I guess I just want to sit there and...
All right. Uh-oh. It's Udark's turn. And this newly created, newly promoted droid, I don't think's going to have a chance to even give a single order.
I don't know what you're talking about. These guys are, like, far out of my reach.
As he jumps across half the map.
Yeah, that takes double my... That takes 2 move actions. I can't do anything else.
Ow!
You can stare at him menacingly.
I don't know why you guys thought I could do stuff during this turn.
Can't you, like... Can't you push yourself to go further or faster?
No. Okay, next.
Well, you could run, but that takes all your actions. It's a full round action.
Exactly.
And
He's dead.
Or something.
All right. This guy's going to it. Okay, here we go. This guy's like, it didn't play.
Uh-oh.
This guy's powering up his jetpack. He saw Udark on the ground with that big old scary weapon, and he's like, I'm getting in the air!
I want a jetpack.
So
I'm
he's
not
gonna
be able to do
fly.
anything.
He's gonna fly up 6 squares. So I'll put a little 6. Okay, so this guy's six in the air, and is going to shoot at the big scary looking guy.
They may attempt.
Does flight give any advantages? Like does it make you more agile, or is it just
Well, someone that has a melee weapon can't hit them, and if you're high up in the air, you don't get cover from low objects because the low objects not giving you cover from them.
Gotcha.
Roll to hit.
What will the Jedi with the lightsaber do against flying enemies? He has no way of reaching them.
He'll make them fly.
Cause a lightning storm just to take them out.
Slam one into another, I bet.
Roll to hit. That is a miss. So I only take 10 damage, right? Or is it that?
Yeah, you would take 9. Yeah, 18. Actually, 19. You can't have that, so you would take 18 and have that. That'd be 9.
Yep.
You round up.
I round. What? You do?
What?
No, we round down.
Yeah.
No, you round down.
What?
You round if it's damaging, you round up.
You never round up.
What?
Pretty sure.
I've also never heard that.
Yeah,
you
we-
round up. But anyway,
It doesn't matter. Again, I'm not gonna argue. You guys are saying you round down. Fine, go for it.
All right. So you took your damage. That rocket's guy's done. BX Commander is gonna stay having cover. Who's alive? Okay, this guy's here. He's staying at his post. Uh-oh. You guys, get up there now. Don't make me, get out my stun weapon. So he orders them to go up there, and he's like, hi, I'm gonna shoot you now. It's going to,
They have like a disadvantage on shooting me, though, right?
I don't think so.
Is there no penalties?
Is there a penalty if someone has an AR-15 and they're right next to you and they're gonna shoot you?
In D&D and Pathfinder, there usually is.
Well,
not in
D&D,
Star Wars.
yeah, D&D only does if you have a bow and arrow, but a light crossbow does not have a penalty because you're not having to pull the string back to shoot and put an arrow on it. It already has.
Well, the crossbow also does, but that's not the point. The point is it's Star Wars. It's blasters. So no, it doesn't have a penalty. It just shoots you.
Yep, it's gonna do the auto fire because I suck at shooting. And you got no cover, so why not?
That is only 3 damage.
All right. Not bad for my first day of being the new sergeant. These guys are gonna move into a better position. There we go. All right. Who's next? You guys, come up here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Come on, slaves, get up here. All right. These guys have to do what they were told.
Who was holding their binders? Wasn't it the guys we just killed?
There was still one adjacent to it to give it orders.
Okay.
All right. Rocket guy. He's going to fly into the air. All right, so he's going 6 in the air. And he's actually going to try to get to a better vantage point. So he will, I think he will fly up here. There we go. All right. One thing I forgot to do, but no one's really been on the bridges yet. I'm going to go ahead and do it now.
I'm gonna blow them up.
Well, we got to see if the smoke's bellowing at the moment. Chance of smoke. There is a high chance of smoke. So there is smoke on this bridge, this area, and then the bridge over here. That lasts until the end of this round, and then I'm supposed to do it at the top of every round. But it does provide full cover, and it looks like it might be difficult to breathe, so it might have some other effects.
Oh no, what will I do if I go over there?
Oh no.
Reveal that you're not a living being?
Oh no.
Is it concealment or cover?
It's concealment. Is that what it said?
Yeah, you said cover.
I meant concealment.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's
The
okay.
big C words.
Yeah.
That's why I wrote it down. I wrote it down in case I misspoke.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, that's the end of his turn. This guy's dead. All right.
Are you able to see within the
1,
smoke, or you just can't see into
2,
the smoke?
3, 4. Okay, they're kind of bottlenecked right there. So if you're inside and you have full concealment, it's a -5 to shoot at you. So yes, you get a +10 to your stealth checks. So people can't see you, right? But if they saw you go into Snoke or whatnot, they still have a good idea where you are. That's why they can shoot at you, and they get a -5 to attack at you, because you are completely obscured. So they don't have. There's no mischance in this game system. It's just the -2 for partial concealment and a -5 for total concealment.
Nice.
Okay.
So it does make things a little easier without having to get out percentage dices.
And if you're in the smoke, do you take a -5 as well to shoot out of it?
That's a good question. Yeah. If you don't have a way of seeing through smoke, then the person that you're trying to target would also be concealed from you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So concealment works best in dark if you have dark vision. I think there might be goggles that let you see through smoke. I don't know for sure.
Goggles.
I need to get a radar device. That's what I need.
So it sounds like there is. So.
Yeah, some sort of thermal goggles or something like that.
Yep. So if you have thermal goggles, you would not have that penalty. All right.
Okay.
Rocket. The one that was hit that has a -2 on his condition track. Who was he? He was hit by that Icro guy. Okay.
No, he was hit by the Soldan.
Was it Soldan? Where's Soldan? Oh, the light source.
He's hiding behind the light.
He is the light.
He is the light.
So
He's transcended.
he's going to stay on the ground because he doesn't want auto fire weapons to make things easier. But seeing how you're next to an 8 adjacent, to someone and there's nothing granting cover, he's going to auto fire at you. And so I got to adjust this condition track because he's -2 already. All right.
That would be an 8, right?
So,
the 2 shots that were coming from for Icro, he just zone and just, you know.
He lightsabers them away.
Yep. Just deflects them.
Oh no, it's a Jedi. Oh man. So he shot. He's gonna go ahead and activate his jetpack, but he's only gonna go up 3 squares. There we go. I put a little 3 next to the jetpack icon. All right. Now it's Icro's turn.
Oh, it's me again. All right. Ardak, you take care of this one, right?
Yes.
All right. I think that then I should probably move over to here and let me just check real quick. 9, 6. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move object. All right. So I'm targeting this guy to roll to what's the name? To throw it onto this guy. So the range, I have to pick a target within 12 squares, and I can move him up to 6 squares, which would be more than enough to reach this other guy in the air. So I'm just gonna make them collide.
The 2 guys in the air collide.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh damn, that is low. I rolled a 4. Does a 19 surpass this guy's will defense?
Yep.
And does a 19 surpass this guy's reflex defense?
Yeah. Yep. You know it.
All right.
Oh no!
Yeah.
The world's spinning. I'm out of control.
Let's see. Where was the move object? What is the damage? It's just a little bit because I didn't even get a 20, so it's just 2d6. Respectable.
9. Oh, barely.
They bash at each other.
They both take 9.
Yeah.
One that already took damage is dead. Well, disabled, and it falls to the ground. So let me do the little. All right, and this one takes 9. My head is spinning. Oh. All right. So
that is my move and my standard. So these guys are running like inside here? Yeah.
Is one of those guys droids?
So these are the people, and the doors have been opened. So it looks like they're trying to get the scientists and the civilians inside this building.
I'm just going to yell, don't move, don't go in there. It's dangerous.
This droid's gonna say, "Hey, don't tell our prisoners what to do." That one said that. Find your own prisoners. These are ours. I only have one droid. I only have one job to do, and you do not need to take that from us.
I honestly don't even know what to answer. Like, goddamn, I'm laughing too much.
I think I'm playing them like the cartoons do.
Yeah. Oh boy. But yeah, basically like giving that idea that they shouldn't just, that is my turn, yeah.
So, mechanically, if you're adjacent to one of these squads of prisoners, you can actually have them move in a direction. But if you're not adjacent to them, they're gonna listen to the droids, basically.
Really? Thank you for telling me that.
Yeah. Do you want to alter anything?
No, I can't move any closer. I've already gone with my standard and move. I only have a swift left.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Who's left? This droid.
I think Shieldedane didn't have a turn.
Yeah, I didn't get a turn.
Oh, oops.
You just you click to skip my turn, and then you click again and
Didn't mean
skip
to.
his.
All right, sorry about that. Silden, it's your turn. I think my mouse sometimes has been doing the double click when I click single. So
Oh yeah, it happens.
It's infected as well.
I know my computer's got computer COVID.
Didn't you learn anything? They just shot us with an area of attack. Can you please not stand so close?
Nope, I'm gonna shoot at this guy right here.
Don't. He actually liked that because you blocked it from him.
No, I didn't. His shield absorbed the thing.
Ah.
I
Yeah,
blocked
but you
the
can
shots that
deflect-
were gonna hit me.
Yeah, you can deflect it, and my shield does the rest. So come on. Besides, there's like no other place to move. I mean, yeah, sure, I could sit back here, but I want to get closer so I can hit other people and get to these guys. But I'd have to move through.
That works for
tape
me.
break.
You could move over here instead of there. Here.
I can't because only the first diagonal is free, and then after that it counts 1.5. And I'd be moving through his threatened space.
Okay, guys. Okay, brothers, I got an idea. Every time they take out a droid, we drink. How's that sound?
Who is the guy? It's these guys that are doing the area attack, or is it these guys?
All of them are.
all of
They
them
realize
are.
their limitations. So as
I'm
long as you
gonna-
don't have cover, they're gonna do the area attacks.
So I'm gonna fire at this guy.
All right.
First things first, though. Not stymie, but trick step. Ah, come on.
These guys really suck though, so you probably beat them.
Unless they roll high.
Unless they roll like an actual like 18 or something.
See, there you
Oh,
go.
wow.
You know what? Force point it. There.
Watch the droid force point it back and get a 6.
They don't have force points. They got non-heroic levels.
So, he is now flat-footed against me, and the ion pistol gets fired.
Well, seeing how he wears armor, his flat-footed is the same as non-flat-footed. And you killed him.
Doesn't he lose his dexterity? Do they have dexterity bonuses though? Because they lose their dexterity bonus if they're flat-footed.
No, their dexterity is at a 9.
Oh wow, that is.
That's
crazy.
why they put armor on these battle droids.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait! If you negate that, does that mean their AC goes up?
No.
Is this an ion one? Oh, so it's half that. So he's not. Let's see.
13, and he moves if 13 breaks
6.
his. Yeah.
Oh no, this guy's already damaged. So you stunned him. It starts cramping up in the middle of the air, and its rocket boosters go, and it drops and bounces on the ground, and like its head rolls off its body, and its arms kind of dislocate. It's disabled though. It's not destroyed. Well, actually, no. If the ion surpasses its damage threshold, but it's ion, it's just helpless. Yeah, it's not destroyed because you use ion.
You should totally take it. Give it to. Oh God, Casper. Is it Casper?
Vesper.
Vesper. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Minus the jetpacks. Both went to jetpack.
Well, the jetpack has not been destroyed because he used ion weapons. So
I call
It's,
dibs on jetpack.
Its chassis is very dented, though.
Man.
And it might have its head put back on backwards. If Chewbacca was doing the repairs.
And now that guy can go.
Alright, so now 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you guys don't be getting any dumb ideas and trying to disobey our orders. We'll shoot you and it will hurt. Now get in. And he's gonna just take a shot, even though you got cover, because there is such thing as a 1 in 20 chance. Oh no, he will not shoot through the people. Never mind. Nope. Then that's his turn. All right. This battle droid's like, "Come on, I'm holding the door open for you. Get in here, people."
And I just say, don't.
Spillikin, it's your turn. Well, these guys are adjacent to one of them, so they have no choice but to be compelled to go in.
Okay. So I saw them go that way. I hear him screaming. Could I have the clone troopers to fire down the bridge?
Someone would have to open the door.
In this area? Oh, there's a door there. Okay. But I can't make it there enough with my movement to be able to shoot and do all that.
But aren't you a commanding officer? You can use well, you can give an ally a free move. But using a swift's just like giving them a swift anyways.
Alright. Well, so they can be up there and open the door, and then, I mean, would I have enough to be able to fire, though?
So you get one free swift, you get one free move, you get one free standard. And you can convert a standard or a move to a swift.
So I won't be able to get up there and shoot. Alright.
These blasted doors.
And they move as a squad. They're not individual, right?
Yeah, they're a squad. Mm-hmm. So that saves you on movements.
I'll have them move up. I'll have them move up, and then...
You know, if you tell them to follow you, that doesn't require any additional movements, and they'll just move where you move for free, because that's what you told them to do. And then you can use an action, or you can use a swift to have them shoot.
Okay. I'll just move up then to that bridge thing and have them hold their position. Well, watch my back.
We had always been... On ours, we said the first diagonal's free, and then it's like the standard. But what are you talking about changing?
There's an option on Roll20's page when you go to configure each map. You know, like it's called pages. Like each map is a page, and so on grid you can change the measurement from like it usually comes in at 5e, which is everything is 5 feet. And then you can change it to Pathfinder 3.5e compatible, which is actually like the diagonals go 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, as usual.
Oh,
you know?
I did not know that. So, okay, cool.
If you change the measurement, and every time that you use the ruler, it automatically scales right. You know.
I learned something new. I just changed it. Thank you.
And I was like looking at the maps and stuff, and every time that I drew the lines with the rulers and such, I was like, but the grid says that, and if we're using 3.5 diagonals, why wouldn't he just change that? You know?
I didn't know about it, but I do now. Thank you so much.
That's so cool.
I learn new stuff all the time.
I play with Roll20 for a fucking long time. I have more than 1,000 hours in this thing, so.
Oh, I do too, but it was with the FFG game system that they don't really use maps. I mean, they use maps, but it's like I'm going
Doesn't
from
matter.
short range to medium range. It's abstract. So
The maps only matter if you're a melee character.
yep, learn something new.
And then you can change there's an option for you to change, like when you create a page, like if you go to the game options, you can put that as the standard for when you're creating a map. But all the maps that you've already created, you have to manually go into the options and change them to that grid measurement.
So I've done Pathfinder First Edition games on here. If you choose the Pathfinder First Edition character sheet, does it automatically make the grid on all the pages? Pathfinder 1E or Nope. Okay.
Nope.
So if I run more of those games, I gotta change that.
But there is an option, as I've said, if you go to the main page of the game, before launch a game, you can go on options, and you can set map standards, like the size of the map, the grid measurement, if there's a grid or not, and all that stuff.
Okay.
So what is Spillikin doing on his turn?
So he just moved up to the door, and then he used his swift to tell them to move over closer to the door as well.
Okay.
And that's it, because I couldn't do any action, so I just did use it for movement.
All right. So did you move Did you do a standard yet?
I can't do an action. I did movement instead.
Did you move twice?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And did have the swift for them.
All right.
Closer.
So Spilkin's good. All right, Udar, it's your turn. This B1 next to you is when it's starting to shake its legs a little bit, and it's chattering a little bit, and its weapon's shaking a lot, and you can hear the bolts loosening as you're raising your weapon above your head.
I just take your finger and just flick him. That's why I would just flick him like he's a booger. Flick him.
Nah, I'm gonna power attack this man. 21 to hit.
I don't think 36 is enough to do damage.
You killed him 4 times.
Yeah, so I will then use my follow through to move over here. Then I'll use my swift to move over here, and then I will cleave this
Swift?
one. Yeah, because I can move as a swift.
Ooh.
So yeah, there's a lot of fire from that one smack.
And so then I will cleave this one open.
Oh,
11 to hit. Bad roll.
That hits.
Oh, 30 damage then. And then this one is 6 feet in the air, right? Not 6 feet, but 6 squares.
The pieces of it could move.
No, this one.
Oh yeah. That one's not only in the air but above one of these tall crystals.
How many squares is it above the tall crystal?
Well, it's 6 feet in the air. 6 squares, not 6 feet. It's 6 squares in the air.
How many squares are the crystals in the air?
At little, I don't know. Let me roll a d6.
Dang it.
One. They're wide, but not very tall.
Oh man, I was hoping that I'd be able to climb up there and just murder him.
That was a possibility.
It was a possibility, yeah.
But I've already warned everyone. Every time I roll, whether it's digital or regular dice, I always roll low, which is why I love auto fire in this system.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the end of my turn.
So when you need to roll high, just say that rolling low is good.
Well, then I gotta do reverse math, and I don't like that. All right.
Instead of I'm gonna roll a d100, good, high is good, then you say bad is good. Low is good.
So you guys can hear a droid back here talking. You know, I kind of thought my job was boring, but I'm really appreciating it now. I think I'm gonna stay here and be ready to push this button. So that's his turn. All right, dead. Oh, that's not good. I might need to reevaluate my position. You slaves, get up here now. And I'm going to try to get out of the way. All right, that's his turn. I've got this door covered, boss.
So I can hear all that, I'm assuming, right?
Dead.
I'm about the same distance from these slaves as he is from them when he's yelling at them.
Yeah, you can hear them. That's why I said it.
Perfect.
Let's see. These guys will get here. There we go. That's a good spot. You better get up here. Aliens and organics. Meat bags. Get up here. Dead? Oh, crap. They're gonna shoot at us. We better hurry.
Delete them off of there so you don't have to worry about going through them anymore.
That's what I'm doing as I get across them.
Okay.
Please don't shoot us. We're obeying. We're complying.
Stop! Don't go in there!
Alright.
I'm gonna turn them into cyborgs.
The lone ones alive to try and take revenge on the giant lizard killing his kind. You will die, maybe. If not, you can't hit me, so... It does a droid raspberry.
Can I throw my axe up there?
I'd throw one of the droids that are broken on the floor at him and say your axe.
There's a chance. You got pretty good strength. You might be able to throw something at it.
But if you miss your axe, you might lose your axe.
That is true.
Alright, so it shoots at you.
Is that not one?
Just have the Jedi pick you up. You know, walk up to the planet.
So you take 6 damage.
Yep.
Erdak.
Just have Ico hold you up right in front of the guy's face.
Oh man, oh man.
Easy, man.
Hey, Jedi, please help us. We really want to come with you, but they're gonna shoot us, I think.
Okay.
There's no one out here to shoot them.
Yeah, this guy right here. And these guys right here.
I mean, if they just went around a corner, then they'd be perfectly safe.
There you go. There's a little bit of bottleneck. Hey, but now you don't have to worry about, now the droids don't have to worry about shooting through civilians. Alright.
Yeah.
Dead. Okay. We're back to Icro.
Ikra!
Okay. Is that close enough? That is not close enough. No.
Oh, he's on part of the bridge that has full concealment.
Oh,
Oh, wait, are we on a new turn? Oh, maybe not. Let me roll real fast. This is a new turn. I gotta see if the smoke's
Top of
up
the
or
order.
down.
is there smoke?
I gotta roll.
Tapadiolo.
Alright.
Don't worry, I can kill this one. I got that one all murdered, ready, and to go.
There is no smoke. All clear this round.
Perfect.
Perfect? What do you mean perfect?
Alright, so I moved the smoke off the bridge to indicate that there's no smoke on the bridges.
If the clones go through there, they won't going to get hurt.
Okay, let me just think about this for a second. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm gonna do. Urdak, sorry, I'm not gonna be helping you at this point. I'm going to try to take care of these guys over here, which I think are a squad.
I didn't think you would help me.
Yes, they are a squad.
Yeah.
I just need Shielded and Creed to like shoot this dude up here.
Right. I will target them with Mind Shard.
Alright. Is that
Does
telekinetic?
that work on you?
No.
Does that work on droids?
I think it does.
It should.
It's not mind affecting, is it?
Huh?
It's not mind affecting, is it?
Let me see.
Because if it's mind affecting it, they're immune to it.
Yeah.
Droids are immune to mind effects.
Oh, okay. So then I'm not gonna do that. It is mind affecting. I just opened the page. It says it's mind affecting, so I'm not gonna do that. I do think. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. All right. So then instead, I'm going to force grip them. Force grip is telekinetic.
Right, they have cover, so
Okay.
they get a +5.
All right. Well, damn.
Not
Well,
gonna matter
then.
much with big rolls.
That's a natural 20 again. All my force powers back. Like I didn't use many of them, but you know, good.
So that versus fortitude.
Yeah.
That
They are
boosts
large,
18.
right?
They count as a large unit.
So they
That is
gain a
correct.
+5 from size and +5 from cover.
It's already added to their sheet for their size, so it's 18
Okay.
total. You beat that easily.
Okay.
That's what I like about these character sheets. If you put the size on there, it automatically adds the modifiers.
Yeah, the condition tracker too. It's very useful.
Is that damage they take?
Yep.
That beats their threshold. They are 1 on the condition track.
they
Luckily,
can
there's
only take
1, so I can change the character sheet and not have to change it back.
And they can only take a swift on their next turn.
What's the term called? Are they...
They can only take a swift on the next turn.
Oh,
That's
so
it.
it's not like immobilized or anything? Okay.
I mean, you can maybe you could call it paralyzed or something, but there's not a term for it. I guess.
Okay, I'll use a paralyze. The little monkey shot me in the robotic butt, and now I'm paralyzed.
Shielded increaser now?
What can you do with the Swift?
What can they do with a Swift? They can command
They
people
can
to
go
shoot toward them.
prone and not be targeted. I guess
Shields
that's what
increase.
they do.
Shoot big dude. Shoot dude who's up there.
Is it my
Dude is
turn or
very
is
high.
Acro's still turn?
So, Igro, are you done?
Do you guys want to move? Because I
Is
could
it-
command you guys to move and such with my swift.
Oh, that's true. Does anyone want a free Swift move?
I would love a free Swift move.
I'd like a move, but I can't go through a door that's closed.
Yeah, you have to have line of sight, unfortunately. So, Spillikin, you're out of luck. Erdark
So is
has
Solid
volunteered.
Solid Kree is also out of luck because he's not in line of sight. He's behind this wall right here. Or is that a low wall?
Yep, I end my turn.
I think that's just a low object wall to, like a guardrail to prevent you from falling into
Okay.
the cavern.
Yeah, I kind of figured. That's why I was just asking. I was like, is that correct or am I just mistaking it?
Okay, so Solden, shoot high dude. Shoot flying dude.
Shoot flying dude right here.
Yeah. Since
No. Shoot the lizard guy. He's not really your friend. I heard him say something about your mom.
Trick step.
Oh no.
no.
Woohoo!
Woo.
Oh, my trainer told me there'd be days like this. I'm spinning! Ah! and was that a blaster fire?
Yeah, that was an ion blaster.
Okay.
Please don't kill this
17,
dude.
8.
That's my movement. The dude who's on the bridge is my movement. Please don't murder him.
So
Spillikin.
how many conditions does he go down
That's what I was gonna do.
total? You
He's my movement. Please don't.
You surpassed his
You can take a
wound
squad.
threshold, and you did your initiative trick. How far down is he on the condition track?
It would be 2 if it broke his
It did.
damage threshold. Yeah,
You
So
almost
2.
broke
Yeah,
him
'cause it's
completely.
because it would be stun, or it's like stun. I mean,
Okay. I need to get a stun sound effect, a stun blaster. Use that for now. Alright, gotta close these windows. Alright. An OOM droid that's still alive. Crap.
It wishes to run towards me.
It was fun seeing you guys, and it was an honor to serve as your commander. Die, I hope. And he's like, die! With the question mark. Pretty easy
That
to
is a
block.
miss.
Well, that's why he did auto fire.
This guy use the force and he can completely avoid it.
So that OOM was shooting at Icro with with an area auto fire attack.
Ah, interesting. Is that a 9 that I have to deflect?
In your sleep, yep.
Okay.
He's already said his goodbyes.
I just like put the lightsaber I don't even move it. I just put it to the side, and the blaster shot just hits it exactly in the spot. And then I look at him and go, "Really?"
Hey, I was programmed like this. All right, that's end of his.
That dude's dead.
Oh, hey, thanks for taking one for the team. I get to do my job now. Button pressed. And with that, you hear.
No!
Blast doors shut.
Oh man, now we're actually going to try.
Do any of the clone troopers have any grenades or anything on them?
Well, yes, that's standard clone. You should have control. Just alt, double click on their character
I
sheet.
looked, I didn't see anything in there.
Oh.
That's what like, what kind of clone trooper doesn't have an ion freaking grenade in their hand? In their pockets?
You're right. They don't. They just got a blaster rifle calmly and their clone armor. That stinks.
Shouldn't they probably sold for booze?
Man. You're lucky I haven't been drinking, because I would be like totally drunk right now, but hey, I'm best when I'm a little wasted with my blaster. Just tell me what to shoot. I can shoot these clankers all day.
So, I heard that door close over there. I'm gonna have them open up the door.
Okay. Yes, boss, I can do that. No problem.
So Eric doesn't have to wait for the momentum to be flat and going through here. And then Spilkin's just gonna open fire.
Oh, well, I knew this day would come.
I'm gonna do auto fire, you know, why not?
You gonna do auto fire?
Oh wait, I think I have to switch to turn to auto fire. Now I'm just gonna break.
It's a swift switch.
Yeah, I'll just have them open it and then I'll just aim and fire.
Oh, how long's your they cannot do anything but swift action last?
Sorry, what?
Those droids that you did your Jedi wizardry on, how long does that last to where they can only do a swift action?
Until it comes back to my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, so the door opens up and Spilkin already has his eye down his sights, and when he sees that when that door opens, that door comes up, he sees the droid in his sight, boom, fires.
Fires at this one. Ah! That's definitely above its threshold. It's bunches of smoking, melted pieces. Nothing salvageable from it. All right, Udark, it's your turn. Maybe someone can hoist you in the air.
Can I throw a droid bit at it?
You can. It's an improvised weapon, though, so it would be a -5. And then I know there's a... So if you're throwing, I gotta look at the range chart as far as what the difficulty is to throw 6 range bands.
How strong is Urdak again?
19. I know, so embarrassing. Not even 20 strength.
Can't even throw 30 feet? Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so I'm pulling it up.
He's stronger than most athletes who can throw across.
Okay. Throw weapon. 0.6 is point blank. Okay.
Oh, nice.
It's a -2 for short. It's improvised, so you get a -5. And since he's 2 squares and 6 up, he's going to be in short range. So it'll be a -7 for you to throw something at him.
Okay.
If it's not meant to be thrown.
I think it'd be fun. He's there taunting you, and you just like pick something up. It's like, yeah, I'll get you now.
Does an 8 hit? Considering he's spinning again down to on the condition track.
Let's see if an 8 hits. No. Wait, hold on. It might actually pop open his character sheet because the tokens don't update.
Yeah, tokens don't update.
I would assume so. I think their AC is 10 or something like that. They're pretty low.
So yes, that does hit.
Woo!
Oh! Oh!
How do you
Just,
calculate damage for improvised weapons?
I gotta pull it up. Improvised weapon. All right. Let's just say 1d6. Just roll 1d6.
1d6 for strength?
I don't know offhand, but it's kind of a pain to search up some stuff.
Jesse, add a strength modifier in it.
Yeah, sure. Add your strength modifier. All right.
Okay.
Well, you don't even need to. You knocked its head off. It comes falling down to the ground. Ah!
Oh, so it's dead?
It had 2 hit points left.
Oh. Awesome.
The jetpack takes off without his head.
Oh yeah, the jetpack shoots off without his body, and then it comes and crashes over here somewhere.
I then go over here.
All right.
Okay, and then I use my second thing, and then I'd like to make an attack versus the door, cause it cleave.
All right. Attack the door. This is a blast door.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to have a lot of hit points and a lot of DR, and your axe is probably not going to do that much damage.
So you hit it, and I need to pull up objects real fast under mechanics.
Man. I roll pretty good damage on average.
All right, so this is like a blast door. It's DR10. I will say it's metal. We'll say it's not a blast, because blast door will be here all day. It's a metal door, so it's 50 hit points, DR10. Damage threshold is 30. You heard his threshold.
Woo.
So you...
And it's now 1 down the condition track, right?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works either.
Objects. Does anyone know how that works?
What?
It's easier to hit now. It's not going to move on you.
It hit his threshold. It hit the metal door's damage threshold. What does that do on an object?
Condition checker, I guess. It
How-
worsens the condition of the door.
Okay.
How?
Why not? Why not?
Okay, so it's a 4 to hit instead of a 5. Okay, so 27 damage. All right, so let me get out my text on here.
Okay. So what? Now it's at like 30 health now?
There you go. That's out of its health.
Oh, nice.
37 minus 10 is 27. Actually, that's your damage. Hold on. I gotta get that calculator out.
If you have a token for that, you can just click on the token, put minus 27 in the health space, and click enter. That will automatically calculate.
Yeah.
I didn't have a token because I wasn't expecting him to hit a door.
Oh, I don't know what
Really?
I was expecting him to do.
You weren't expecting a guy with a big axe to hit a door and a
Look,
dude with a
I had
lightsaber to do the
COVID.
same?
I had COVID. That's my excuse. There we go.
It's a pretty damn good excuse.
Yeah, but it is Omnicron, so.
He's got the Megatron variant.
Actually, my computer has the Megatron variant. All right. I'm going to stay at these controls, and I'm going to shoot something in the face. If I actually... Dang it, he already went. Okay. Next. Yep. Door secure, boss. I'm going to stay by this door, ready to push the button.
Yeah, because no one can get through.
We're still here, and seeing how we can't seem to move, we will stay here. Okay. We're getting in the turbo lift. Don't rush us.
You don't need to voice act. We can't see.
All right, so as you guys are shooting and stuff, you see a shuttle way up at the top of the skyscraper, and it's kind of landing. So that ship must be what they're going to use to try and get the prisoners.
No.
All right. Rocket B1 is dead. Other prisoner squad. They're waiting for the turbolift to come back down. All right. Grow, it's your turn, and that means I can take the condition off those droids, right?
Yeah, but only because I will not be able to concentrate on it, because I don't have line of sight to them anymore. Else I would just concentrate and continue doing the thing.
Okay. Sounds good.
Throw the blast doors open, man.
So these blast doors don't look like they have a lock, so if you spin a maneuver while you're adjacent to them, you most likely can get them open.
Maneuver?
Yeah, that's spin a maneuver to open the door.
Use my hands for something other than making stuff move.
Or you could just keep that to yourself and let Udark keep doing what he's doing.
I just, like, that terminology, like, is that from Pathfinder or something? Like, spend a maneuver?
And an action, or something like that.
It's actually from FFG.
So I'm probably getting terminology between this and Star Wars Miniatures off, because I know in Star Wars Miniatures, if you... Oh, never mind. That just says if you stand next to a door and end your turn opens a door. Yeah, I guess it's FFG. Isn't it not... I guess it's a move, sorry. You can spin a move instead of a maneuver to open the door. But yeah, maneuver is FFG. But now it's Osmodeus, and they're also in the process of being sold again.
It's not... Okay, so, but that's not really what I want to do. What I think I want to do is, since they rudely closed the door on me, I think I'll throw the door at them.
Oh, no.
Huh.
Maybe it won't do as
You know
much
what?
damage.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna force point it.
What do you gotta
So-
beat?
It's against the wheel defense of the door.
Why are you force
don't-
pointing it then?
So objects only have a DR, hit points, damage threshold, and strength break DC. Let's say you're going
basically
against
means
strength break.
which basically means that I'm going to move it. There's
And it's -1 on the condition track, so it's One easier.
The reason I'm force pointing it is to do more damage at whomever I'm going to throw this at.
Ah.
Someone asked that, and I'm explaining. But yeah,
But what about the civilians that might still be in there?
I mean, I can move it at will, so I assume like as soon as I remove the door, I will be able to see where it is going.
Okay,
You know, I
just wanted to
can
make sure.
decide where to throw.
You cannot see through doors.
But he can move it and just rotate it while it's in the force to see where he wants to throw it at. And then
I would
exactly.
Yeah, that's-
Exactly. You got it.
I was just making sure.
All right. Yeah, move object doesn't say anything really about objects. So if you say that 30 is enough to move this door, well, it beats its HP, so, you know. Is 30 enough to move this door off its hinges and just bust it out?
30 is its let's see. It's
So,
damage threshold
usually-
30, so let's go with that. If you beat its damage threshold, let's say you can.
Because it says like the DC, like it goes like DC effect, like 15 you can move an object up to medium size, 20 up to large size, 25 huge size, 30 is gargantuan size.
So this door is 4 squares long.
Okay. So that is enough.
There you go. So what do you want to do
30,
with it?
and then since I'm using a force point, I can even get to colossal. But anyway, I am throwing it at them. Fuck these guys in particular.
Alright, so what's it do?
It would be 8d6, but because force point goes to 10d6. That's one below average.
Oh, man. So, -2 in condition track.
They're still alive?
They are a squad.
Yeah, makes sense.
And they're not B2s, they're B2HAs. Your favorite ones.
You know, the one with the missiles and such?
Yes! One of the types that have missiles.
You know, I'm really glad at this moment that I still have not spent my move action. So I'm just going to go over to here, just to be safe.
What's that?
Oh, poor Udar.
I can murder these guys. Don't worry.
What's that? What happened?
Solden, it's your turn.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Wait, no, I do.
Well, actually, that is not the end of my turn because I'm going to spend
Not
a
yet.
swift. Spend a swift, and anyone that wants to take a move action can go ahead.
I want to go.
Okay, I'll go.
Urdak, move closer. Bum rush them.
I am now in their face.
Yes, so they can't use explosions, you know, because they'll blow themselves up.
Erdek, you might not want to do that because all their melee attacks count as area weapons and they threaten every space adjacent to them. So if you were adjacent to them and you moved up again, they get an attack of opportunity. There you go.
Ah, okay. I understand. There we go.
All right.
Alright.
It's Solden.
So Icro just busts out the door, throws it at the squad, and goes, "Move, move, move!"
You know what? I'll let Urdak take out the squad, and I'll trick step this guy.
The button droid.
Hey, so what do you guys think about them getting their prisoners? Because they've already got one group of prisoners no longer around.
Are we here to rescue prisoners? What was our mission?
Yes. Our civilians! Of course, that's your mission.
I don't
It's
like that
the
they
civilian.
did that, but I couldn't do much about it because they are just so damn fast. They were double moving. If they wanted to be rescued, they wouldn't be double moving. Goddamn.
Right.
It's okay. There's one group still here.
But that's not saying that we can't try and get them back from the ship that they are on, because the ship's not taking off.
Just go to the turbo lift and just board it and just.
Crap! I didn't think about that. They might have to cut their losses if they can't get them through.
So yeah, trick step this guy.
Uh-oh.
Trick step.
All right. And there's a chance I could roll 20 and you could roll 1, but let's see.
I already did roll a 1.
Roll 20. No, it's a 7. You still beat him. His AC remains the same.
17.
Yep, because his AC sucks already. And 10? You did 10?
Yeah, I did 10 damage.
You actually stunned him unconscious.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, with that shot, you should have shot at these guys, you know?
Nah.
Would be
Not
pretty good.
needed.
Like, they're already 2 down in the condition track. Imagine if they go 2 more down, they get a -10. They're useless.
But they do have auto fire. And even with a -10, they can still do damage if you're out in the open.
Okay, that dude's dead. Spillikin, it's your turn.
Yep. Spillikin, what are you doing?
Now we came up to this building on the other side of here. Did we actually see on the other side of here or not?
No one said they did, but there's a door there, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah, I wanna. Me and the guy boys want to go over there and in case anyone tries to sneak out that way.
Hey, so Urdak, you're gonna have an important decision to make.
Uh-huh.
Are you going to take out those droids, or stop the droids from accomplishing their objective and getting all the prisoners off this station?
Because I have cleave, I can do both.
You would have to be adjacent for them to feel safe enough to do what you ask them to do.
If I kill these guys this turn, I could use my follow through, and then I'd be adjacent. So boom.
And even if you don't, you can just withdraw and just be adjacent to the dudes.
All right. Here we go. So, looks like Spillikin's doing stuff.
Spillikin going around. Wait, we could have gone around this entire time and done so much less work.
Yep.
It's kind of like, pushing the button open the door.
But we didn't know that, so, that happens.
Ripping off the hinges with the Force was so much cooler. You already know that.
It was.
I think this is more entertaining. I hope it's entertaining.
This is
I'm trying to make
Wars.
it
It has to be
entertaining.
entertaining. It has to be over the top.
Yeah, it's like when the heroes try to go bashing through the door and then the smart one walks up and pushes the button to open it.
Or your Jedi friend just rips the door off the hinges and throws it at the enemy.
Exactly.
Are you done with your turn, Spillikin?
I am. I move.
All right, Udark. Everyone's
Awesome.
looking at you
I
and
will-
hoping you make a good decision.
I will now make a full attack action.
Then you won't have any moves left to help the prisoners.
If I can murder these guys, then I can.
Oh, okay.
So I will make my double attack. Does an 8 hit?
Looking. So,
-2 to CT.
no. So 13 minus 2 is 11.
Nah, okay. Well, then I guess I double attack then. That is a nat 1.
Yeah.
No, that is an automatic
You gambled. It did
Double
not
attack
hit.
idea was not the greatest.
Hey, how was I supposed to know I was going to roll a 3 and then a nat 1 in a row?
You
All
were
right. I tried to help.
Well, don't. What do you mean you try to help? I rolled a nat 3. What do you mean? I have a +5 to hit. Gosh, dang
The
it.
turbo lift is clear. You prisoners better get on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the type of thing over like, yeah, is it worth it getting a -5, you know?
I was hitting with a -6, though.
Okay, this battle droid right here.
I can hit 2 squares.
Get cover, but so does he. Or oh, he will aim because he's not going to move because he hits that. That's not blocked. That corner's not blocked.
Yeah, it's nicking the wall, so yeah, it's cover.
Okay, so he's aiming, and then he's gonna shoot a big, fat
Blaster bolt.
missile.
Oh no, not a missile, no.
Okay,
I'm good.
so -5. No -5 because he uses swift actions. Oh wow!
That's not 20.
Okay.
The multiplier is ×2, and it's an area of effect, so it's actually 15,
Okay, so it's 15 damage.
which is exactly his shield.
You son of a biscuit.
But that also means that area doesn't exist anymore, so now he's falling, right?
Go.
I'm pretty sure 30 breaks the ground he's on top of.
That's got damage reduction, dude. But
Oh yeah, it does.
the ground does look damaged. All right, but no damage to him. Dang it. Is that the highest he can get with that shield? Okay. That was his turn. It's like, dang, that sucks. He's still standing. All right. This guy, just in case they need some more encouragement, comes, get in the turbo lift. All right, these guys. They are spinning a swift action, setting their weapon to auto fire. There we go. They do not want to miss.
Man, auto fire is so cheesy.
It's really not.
Oh, 2 damage. Okay.
That's that's a lot.
Whatever. We still got you. Ha ha ha.
Oh man, I can't wait until the next level where I take basically no damage.
And these prisoners reluctantly come up here and they end their turn to press the button for the turbo lift to come back down. So it ain't over yet.
If only there was someone there near them that could have said, "Don't go."
If someone
right.
just didn't gamble instead of taking the certain path. If only.
If only they could smash these as much as they smash the others.
I was hitting with a -6. Shut up.
No, I'm not shutting up because it was a tactical blunder. I'm going to. I'm going to. What's the name?
Rib.
I don't know what's rib, but sure, let's go with rib. All right. So I went 4 squares, and from here to there, it's 5 squares. All right. I'm going to shock and fry these dudes.
It's this Jedi guy again.
Electric Justice.
It was nice knowing you before my head explodes.
All right.
Is it telekinetic by chance?
No, it is not telekinetic. It's just lightning.
Curses!
29 against reflex.
Yeah, especially if they're already down on the condition track.
36 damage, and they move -1 on condition track.
Where their heads are all popping off because you damaged you beat their threshold with lethal damage, so they all explode.
Good. That's what I wanted. So I moved. I spent my move. I moved 4, and now I'm here, and I spend my standard. And can I use my swift to try to persuade them that they will not be hurt? Like, just yell over there. You're gonna be safe.
We wish you were near us to block the blaster bolts, but we don't have any choice. Please help us.
Can you use a swift to make Urdak go over there?
No, they used it.
They like to stun us. They like to stun us when we disobey.
But anyway, now Urdak is free to just go over here, which is conveniently attacking this guy and adjacent to them.
Yep.
They didn't think about that one.
Alright, so then the smoke's cleared and your undamaged torso.
And you know who fired it.
Well, they're dead.
No, the person who fired it's not.
Oh, yeah. I thought the... Oh. Uh-oh. So, what's that against?
Initiative.
Oh, initiative.
Trick step.
They're sparking and they're on fire.
Trick step!
Ow.
Flat-footed.
Okay, our AC is down by 1. 26 does beat their AC, and damage is 10, but it's 5, right? And 10 doesn't do their threshold, so they stay normal on the condition track. Correct?
Yep.
Okay.
If 10 doesn't break their thresholds, nothing happens, just 5 damage.
Alrighty. Alright, Spillikin, are you about to open another door? Hey! Are we about to shoot something, boss?
Next one.
Are they opening the door? What's going on?
I can make them open the door too, or I could just make them move.
How many swift actions do you have?
Well, I move a little bit slower because I'm smaller. Remember that.
Oh, so you used up all 3, right?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, then they can't do it yet. Okay, Urdak, let's see what you do this time.
So, you can move up here and murder this dude.
Hey there. No hard feelings, pal. Hey, why don't I just turn myself off, huh? Yeah.
Is that another nat 1?
That is another
natural one. At you. I'm sorry. This is too funny.
That's
You're,
weird.
you're going to attack him, and then your axe slipped out of your hand.
I mean, I'm still near these guys, so I will then say, "Don't worry, I got you." Even though I failed.
Thank you for the scaring the crap out of him.
Can't you like order them to leave or go back to the?
Yeah. Why don't you tell him to do something?
I don't have any swift actions or move.
You move
I don't
them.
have any actions.
You can say don't get on the elevator as a
Reaction?
just say something.
No, yeah. Don't get on the elevator.
Oh, okay. Thank you for helping us.
I didn't know I'd have to actually specifically say that.
All right.
They are NPCs after all. You have to be very specific.
Xenos.
They got basic processors.
Yeah, the species, like the not droids, got basic processors. Yeah, right.
They're scientists and civilians. They don't have combat street smarts. All right. The only battle they've been in is to defend their dissertation.
Honestly, that's harder than this one.
All right. The door is still shut, sir. Oh, allow me to assist you with this arch enemy of yours. And this droid will assist Mr. Rocket Guy. All right. Thank you. I will take that and shoot at you. Do. All right, he gets a +2.
Oh,
Wait, if he angled it, couldn't he like hit Erdak and Sullivan?
Oh, that's a miss.
No.
But
That's a nat 1, so he auto misses, no damage.
no, it's still half of that. Sorry, it's still that damage.
No,
No,
actually, it's not.
It's
He misses the area.
splash. The splash has to hit everyone's AC in the area for them to take half damage. I believe that's how it's written.
No, it is not. I looked at a Q&A actually.
Let's look
I
up
have it-
splash.
I have it open over here.
It's 2 square bus is what it is.
That's only bust and not burst.
Okay, burst weapon. Grenades and explosions usually have a burst radius. When you make an area attack with such a weapon, you must decide where the center of the burst before you make the attack roll. The center of the burst is always the corner of the square at the crosshairs. All right. The red square, 1 burst, boost, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay.
I think it's this part of area attacks. So it's just area attacks you. Creatures you miss take half damage. And-
Don't worry.
And
I
a
got
natural one is an automatic miss because it misses.
So it's an
Okay.
automatic miss.
I
You
have
want
a
the
picture.
splash?
it. I got
Yeah.
a picture.
Okay.
You missed the area you attacked.
Yeah, so whoosh, blew up over here somewhere.
Yeah.
That is
Darn.
still-
It makes no sense, but that's the ruling.
All right. So that's still ambitious.
In any case, the guy has a shield, so 14 does not penetrate his
Yep,
shield.
it's mute. Okay. Oh, you are going to hit me with your axe, huh? I will shoot you with my blaster.
My God, why do these guys always use area of effects?
Because you don't have cover, and they can because they suck at shooting.
They deal damage that way. That is the thing.
Hey,
No.
they're
It's effective.
always in the TV show. They're always shooting on automatic whenever they get a chance. On the Clone Wars show, every single time they're shooting, they're always doing auto fire.
I can't wait until next one doesn't do damage.
That's a hit, though.
nat 20.
That is a hit.
That's half that though, because
Yeah.
it's not supposed to be doubled.
Mhm.
So
18.
calculator.
18.
18. Thank you.
Damn, you have to open up a calculator to calculate half of 36. Damn.
Yes, I am dependent.
Wouldn't it be a quarter though? Because
Holy.
But that
Nat 20 is an auto hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
no,
So
no,
you
but
take 18.
damage would be half that as well because it's auto fire, so it's only half.
No, it hit me, so it does full
Yeah,
damage.
it's automatic hit with the natural 20.
Oh, okay.
We got area attacks everywhere.
I did that last game too.
All right. Fine. They are going to obey Urdak because he was adjacent to them.
Woo.
Don't mind us. We are obeying. Don't shoot us, please.
Making it sound like we're the enemies now.
Oh no, they're talking to the droid that shot Urdak. But I think they don't. He might have line of sight, but I think you're more of a threat than they are.
Yes, I'm very much more of a threat.
All right, it's Icro.
Oh, it's me. All right. Let's see. From here, it's exactly 6 squares, so maybe I should go there. All right. I'm just going to take a step over here, and then I'm going to,
Murder eyes.
yeah, lightning that guy if I possibly can. Does a 29 hit?
29's going to hit any of these droids. Which one are you shooting?
No, I'm lightning
Missile
this one.
dude. He's missile dude.
Yeah, that hits him.
So he takes 21 damage, -1 in the condition tracker automatically. If 21 surpasses, it's -2.
All right.
Is he dead or not?
No, he's not dead, and that beats his threshold, so he's -2 on the condition track.
Well,
Okay.
damn. I wanted him to be dead. I'm also going to tell this guys to just go over the bridge, like over here, stuff, and go to the left, to their left.
Did you roll for the steam yet?
The what?
Oh, top of the round. Yeah, good point. I got to roll steam.
Don't let them go through the steam.
Well, it might not be steam. We'll see. Chance of smoke.
If there is steam, I'm gonna tell them stay in the
There
steam.
is no chance of smoke.
Yeah, so just move over here and there or whatever. Just go that way. You'll be safe. Just don't be close because they're gonna shoot at us and stuff.
Okay, sir. Thank you for helping us.
I would have told them to retreat back to where we started.
Today was supposed to be my day off, too.
Mm,
The grind never sleeps.
yeah, sure. That actually sounds like a better idea. If this isn't dangerous, they could just take this path.
Yeah,
Is this
luckily,
door still open, Pelican?
yeah. Luckily, Spilkin opened it for you
Yeah, it's
guys.
still open.
He saw into the future.
No, I used it to shoot the droid. Just why I was attack that droid. Why when he was talking crap talking crap to the Jedi.
Anyway, that is my turn. Yes, I believe so.
All right, Soladin.
Kill this guy. Kill this guy before he shoots us.
Are you gonna trick step it?
Is this Shieldadane?
Yep.
Mom,
think-
shielded in.
Well, it's Shieldakin too. Shieldakin.
Shielded what?
Spillikin has a shield too.
Oh,
Yodakin.
Shieldikin.
All right, you kicked its butt on initiative.
Natural 1. Goddamn. 10
10
probably misses.
So he's already 2 down on the condition track. So he's 13. That misses. Okay. Yep.
Spillikin,
Gotta get all the ones out of the way first, you know.
Spillikin, you could finally do something.
Okay, Shieldikin, what are you doing?
I can finally what?
You could finally do something.
Yeah, okay.
I'm magically delicious.
I will have them open the door.
Opening the door, sir. Yeah, let's go shoot something.
They immediately shoot Shieldikin.
And tell them open fire if they see anything.
Yes, sir. Lots of clankers in here.
Would have been nice if they had a grenade. Hey, throw a grenade if you have one.
We don't. Look at our inventory.
Why don't you have one?
Sir, maybe we used them. Did you ever think about that?
I want to full report on when you used it too.
Cutting costs. The Republic is cutting costs.
All right. Roll their damage.
Let me see what this careful shot is.
They are a squad, so they do have an area attack.
That's what I was thinking. I'm not trying to see what.
If you want.
What is it? It's coordinated attack, right?
No, just right. Any area attack is a two burst, basically. Any attack they do. Let me read it. It's on their sheet. So, 1 square splash. So everything they shoot with the ranged weapon is a 1 split splash, or if it already has a splash on it, it increases it by 1 square.
Okay. And then careful with shot. What's that do?
It increases something.
It looks like it increases attack by 1. Okay, we'll do that blaster rifle with careful shot.
All right, 19 does hit, and you did 18 damage. Blaster, where's the Die, clinkers! Oh, wrong one.
That was the door.
They both start with blast. All right, that did 18 damage. That passed the threshold. They're getting weaker. Not quite dead.
Okay. Spill can move now.
So now he's at -5.
I am back. What did I miss?
That's it.
Spilkin's clones shot the B2 and knocked it down again on the condition track.
Oh, so it's at -5 now. Good.
Yep.
Soften them up for you.
Erdak's turn. You doing a
11
full round
to hit.
attack?
Not full round attack. Does an 11 hit?
Yes, it does.
Awesome. Does 31? Awesome. I will then use my follow through to move over here. And I'll use my move action to move over here, and then I will cleave this dude.
All right, do it.
27 damage.
So
If it hits.
he's at
It
-5
does.
now. Yeah, it does. It's -5, does it?
Because of the condition.
Yeah, because I softened them up for you, Erdak. You're welcome. I'm gonna totally act like I didn't help you with that. I'm gonna totally act like I didn't help you with that. Let me roll performance.
All right. So
let's see the performance roll. Huh?
anything left? Oh crap! This guy's just trying to. This guy's gonna do something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you totally helped.
Dang it. Let's see. Deception's charisma, right?
Yes.
It's like trying to lay perfectly still and look like it's dead.
He has mastered the art of being invisible
It's like,
because his movements
oh,
are so slow.
you hit me! Ah! Oh!
Yeah, like when you try to hit a guy, he's already hurt. I mean, why? Because he's so hard to hit.
It drops its weapon and goes prone and gives a horrible death performance as if he got shot by the by Erdak's big old weapon.
A piece of the robot fell onto its foot, and then it collapsed.
See, he's got that little laying down. That's the playing dead symbol. All right, that's dead. Dead. They're gone. Guys are moving where they were told to. Icro, it's your turn.
We need to save the dudes that are up here.
Wait, what?
I think they're already gone on the ship.
We don't know that they're gone yet, but we still have to try to save them.
Okay, so you can make your way up there if you want.
The shuttle sounds like it's powering up above there.
Okay, so this turbo lift has been opened because these guys over here opened it, right?
Yes.
They push the buttons, that's correct.
All right. So I'm going to move with my move action. I'm going to move with my standard action, get inside, and immediately press the button to go up, to go wherever they went. Do I know where they went? Does it? What?
It's probably a safe bet that they probably went to the roof of the skyscraper where that shuttle is.
Yeah.
Going there. Going there.
Okay. So the door closed behind you, and you'll be on the elevator as the turbo lift as it's going up.
Can we, as a free talking thing, tell this guy to, if he wants to live, then to tell them he's got more not to take off yet? We're coming.
All right, it's Soladin's Kree's turn. What are you doing, Soladin?
You can. Oh, he's trick stepping the dude. Trick step.
Of course. So then scream.
Why would I roll initiative? I am dead. Leave me alone. I'm dead.
He didn't roll yet. But who's got can persuade him? Maybe try to persuade him to say, hey, don't take off yet.
Someone might want to do initiative. I mean, intelligence roll because it's a B1 battle droid.
I think the face of the party just left up the elevator, so I don't think any of us can say anything. I mean, we can. It's just that we're not good at saying stuff.
I'm not that great at saying stuff either because I'm trained for combat, not diplomacy.
Are none of us able to speak to people?
Isn't Solden have a little charisma?
Doesn't someone have use computer skill? They could hack into it and find out some information.
I have used computer.
Oh! There's also a lot of computer systems.
Right, we can't hear you.
I do have some deception and some persuasion, but not a whole bunch, seeing as that my charisma is -1.
It's against a B1. How high do you have to roll?
But is this droid still alive right here in this corner?
He attempted very badly to pretend to be dead. He's like, "Oh, you got me!" And he's laying down on the ground and dropped his weapon.
He's dead.
He rolled a 9 on his deception.
So he wants to stay alive, so we could.
So if anyone has a will save of 9, you bought it.
I do
will
not have a will
defense.
save of 9.
You think he's dead then? Be like, why would I talk to a dead droid?
Wait.
I said I do not have one. I have a 17 for will defense.
Oh.
Yeah, I do not think he's dead, but I can't do anything either. Is this a turbo lift over here?
It is.
Yes. You could not press the button and wait for Spillikin and I to get up there.
I would say, try to convince him to tell his buddies not to take off yet to give us more time to get up there.
I'll push the button to bring it down, unless it's already open, and then I'll step in and wait for the other guys.
It's got to be brought down.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gotta be
so I'll
brought
hit the
down.
button to bring it down. And just for the hell of it, so what would that be, like a swift and a move, or a swift and a two?
I think it's a
move? Like,
free action because it's interacting with environment.
It's a move to open doors and stuff, and so that's kind of.
Wants to convince the droid that to tell.
It
him
would be a standard to use a skill. It's a standard action.
Okay.
But no, if that's the case, then it takes me 2 moves right there.
So that's your entire turn?
All right, Spillikin, what are you gonna do?
And it's so it's turned out. Spillikin.
Let's see. Who's got a higher charisma, me or the troops?
My Christmas at 10. Mwahaha.
Dang, we have the same charisma. 8. Do I get any bonuses because we're kind of still alive and we know he's trying to feign death? To convince him that it would
It's a B1.
smart for him. It would be smart for him to tell his buddies to wait.
So these guys aren't known for their smartness, but just go do it.
Okay. Well, then I'd like to take his columns and stuff like that and get his name and then his information and then talk like I'm him in binary.
Yeah, it just continues to be motionless, pretending that it's dead. Every now and then there's a little leg twitch, but it's pretending to be dead as best it can.
All right. If you want to live, I'll speak to it in binary. If you want to live a little bit longer, then you're gonna tell your buddies up there that we're sending more prisoners up and not to leave yet.
Hey, he's dead. Leave him alone. He's trying to throw his voice to make it sound like it's come from somewhere else. But he's doing a great job.
That was me persuading him to listen to us.
What did you say exactly? Because it's very important. It's
I told him in binary.
It's a basic processor.
Okay. I said, if you want to live, I'll say, I won't shoot you if you tell them to wait. You have more prisoners coming.
Yeah, he springs to life and says, "What? You won't shoot me? Oh, okay." He gets on his comm. He's like, "Hey, wait! You don't need. Wait, what? Hold up. What did I need to say to them again to not get shot?"
That you have more prisoners coming and not to take off yet. Wait for the shuttles. Wait for the turbolifts to come.
Hey, wait! I have more prisoners to come, and
don't leave.
Don't leave yet. They're coming. Let me roll my deception now, because I'm lying.
That's better than the passive charisma.
That's not enough to convince the commander on the ship. Alright. So as you guys are messing with the droid, and just as the turbolifts are about to get up, the ship leaves the atmosphere. And your comms come on. And it's Coda. He's like, guys, You got to get up here quick. All the Separatist ships have just taken off, but we were able to decipher the location they're going to. Come quick. We still may be able to survive those civilians they tried to take.
Survive the civilians they took.
Rescue
Rescue.
the survivors and prisoners they tried to take. Or they did take.
I speak in charge of Fawn to Solden. I told him I wasn't going to kill him, so if you want to take care of that guy.
COVID.
On that point, why don't we just switch him off and then drag him to Vasper so he can reprogram him?
All right. Switching him off.
I
have the clone troopers carry him.
What? We gotta carry this clanker? Oh, this job sucks now. Alright, so, they, send an LAATIs down to pick you guys up, because your other one kind of crashed. And, they hop you onto your ship as fast as possible, and they jump to warp speed. And Commander Coda's like, it looks like they're going to another system. We're trying to pinpoint their location. We've got a couple options, but we're going to stay in hyperspace and hopefully our calculations are correct.
We brought a droid along. Maybe it might have some information. Maybe it might have some information that might help.
We can see. Go back to my notes. All right, let's stop this ambient, and we'll put you guys back on the ship. All right, so that works.
Oh, while we're leaving too, I grabbed the one with the intact jetpack still.
Yeah, take what you want before you guys leave. It'll take them a little bit of time for the LAATI to get down there. But not too much. Like minutes.
Cool. Did y'all want any scrap any stuff? Or grab any stuff?
Anyone want to check their computer systems?
I can do that too. I'm not that high on computer.
Roll, use computer. You might actually find some information about where they're going.
That was pitiful.
All right, so you got a 14 against the hostile system. That's not good. Anyone else can use computer? So is this computer right here? It is. Oh, you guys aren't on that map anymore. Hold up. Okay, so it's this computer right here. It doesn't look too big. You might be able to try and take it on the ship, maybe, if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm sure we could grab it and take it if it's not bolted down.
Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, so you guys gonna give that to Vasper to look at?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are on the ship and they're jumping warp speed or light speed with some of the other ships. So as you guys are on the ship, Vasper starts taking a look at the computer. He's like, sirs, I think I've figured out where they're going. It looks like the Gara planet in the Brack sector, located close to the Carillion runs.
Why does he sound weird?
He's a snake, and he's got a lisp type thing. I don't know. It's my snake impersonation.
Oh, my guy passes a deal to him as well. If he can have the droid, the B1, if he helps him to configure this jetpack so it work for my guy.
Oh, yes. I will do that in between missions.
Perfect.
All right. Commander Code is like, the Brax sector, are you sure? That's what it says behind this heavy encryption. Well, we're going to the wrong spot. Engines, or bridge crews, stop us. Get us out of hyperspace. We're going to the wrong spot. Put in the Brax sector instead. Aye, aye, Captain. Or, whatever. Commander. So, they push in the controls, stop out of hyperspace, put in the right directions, and jump. But before they jump, they're going to leave words that whenever the rest of the fleet gets to where they're going, they'll hear the correct spot where they're actually going. So, then we jump back into hyperspace. And we're already in the Outer Rim. We're just going to a different sector. So, we'll be there in not too long. So, this is General Coda speaking to you all. It looks like they're gonna be amassing their forces, and they've got to get the scientists that they did capture. Looks like they're gonna take them to a heavily fortified base. So, we're gonna have to get prepared to work with some battalions and some of our walker vehicles we have on board and do a mass battle to infiltrate their fortress and rescue those scientists. So, does anyone have any experience working with or leading a battalion of men? Yes, you can be dismissed to take him to medbay. I guess that's no one. Does anyone have a ship they want to bring into combat?
Well, we could bring in the Gatrak, but I don't... I can pilot it, but I can't shoot it.
Okay. Does anyone got heavy weapons training?
I think I do.
Well, if not, you still got a shot of hitting stuff.
No, I don't have heavy weapons training.
It's just
Do soldiers not get heavy weapons training?
No, they can take it as an extra feat, though.
No.
It's like one of their bonus feats that they can take. But they start off with simple pistol and rifle.
Yeah, not everyone carries a Gatling gun or a missile launcher.
Yeah, my guy's not that big to be carrying that kind of stuff anyways.
Alright, so... alright. We're gonna start landing all the troops. So, if you have a vehicle, you guys can be in your vehicle, or you can join one of the foot squads. We do have at least one functioning AT... what are they called? Gotta look real quick. ATTE. We do have a functioning ATTE. The other ones got legs blown off and some heavy damage there in the process of being repaired. So we got one of those. We can have some of our militia members drive, and then have your teammates fully support you. What I'm looking for is your guys' strategy about how you would like to move forward on this ground invasion. Is anyone there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah.
So, we jump out of warp, and we're at a planet. And of course, again, there's a lot of the Separatist forces in orbit, and they're shooting at our ship again. So, we gotta get our forces through all the heavy fire. You know what? I think we got a couple ATTEs, but let's see if we can get any of them through this blockade here. So kind of like the beginning planet. This planet actually looks more accurate to what the planet looks like. It's more of a yellow planet. And so far, we're the only force here, so this is going to be tricky. Actually, you know what? A lot of these ships, their little droid balls, have gone onto the planet. So, their droid control centers look like they've already gotten on the planet, and they don't quite have as many people in the air as they did before. So it's still kind of a bumpy ride, but we're gonna go ahead and send you guys off to the planet and sustain a bunch of heavy fire. The ship's taking lots of blaster turbo laser fire from the Separatist ships. All right, so here we go. So if you would look down over here, this is kind of where we're deploying stuff. Now, it's a little late to start a new battle, but we can get kind of an idea of how we want to lay stuff out. So this will be a mass combat when we do this again in 2 weeks. So it's very similar to a regular combat. Cool thing is, individual characters can enter a unit and leave a unit at will. You know, we'll just say it uses a maneuver. And since a lot of you guys have... Say what?
Not maneuver.
What is it?
It's move.
Okay, move. Whatever. They both have the word move in it. Or the letters. It's got an M and a V and an E in it. So it's practically the same word.
And an N.
Again, I'm suffering from COVID. So if you guys, a lot of you guys expressed concern last time, you can have your guy leave a unit, do your cool power that affects a mass group of droids, and then get back into your unit so they can't target you individually. So that might be a strategy you guys could think about. Also, I was asking if anyone wanted to bring a ship in, because a gargantuan ship works just the same as the vehicle rules do. So there's no change on that. The mass combat allows everything to work basically as a vehicle and attack each other without getting killed, because units get 15 damage reduction. They only take half damage from non-area weapons. So, and we can go over that a little bit more next week. So that's kind of what I'm wanting to cover in here. Not next week, the next session. So.
To see if the shock weapons are gunner or.
Yeah, and if you you're not trained, you just take a -5, right? If you're not trained.
Yeah, only that's only if it's a gunner weapon, but if it's an actual pilot weapon, I don't get the -5, and I can fire it myself.
Okay. So there's pros and cons to being in a vehicle. You can also be in a squadron, and they're gonna have not a squadron, it's a unit, but they're gonna have a battalion with an ATTE, and that will actually be able to fire separately from the same battalion unit, so they would all fire as one.
I just got here. What's going on?
Oh, I'm giving kind of a preview of what will be going on in the next game. So we've come to the planet where the Separatists are. It looks like our missing prisoners and scientists and civilians have been taken to this fortress here. And we're going to have to engage them in a mass combat to get to that fortress. So we're going to have to go through some of their droid units and storm their fortress. But we do have some air support that's going to take out and keep other units busy so that we have a straight line to get into the fortress. Okay.
So I would need a gunner, because the double laser cannons that the ship has are only fireable by a gunner.
And you don't have to use it either if you don't want to. Like, we have plenty of militia members that can form battalions.
Hey, do we have any militia members that are trained in heavy weapons? That way somebody doesn't have to do it, and it could just be the militia member firing and not get the -5.
You know, if you want to control one of those droids that were from the previous mission, one of them had a missile launcher, so I'm pretty sure it still has heavy weapons training, even though it's now repairing vehicles and modifying them.
Sure, we could do that. I don't mind that.
Okay. So, but it's kind of, it's almost, we got 19 minutes for their schedule in the game. So we might want to just kind of get an idea what we want to do for our next game, because we got different options, and we'll be using the mass combat for this next adventure. And I already have like the damage threshold of all these different units set up, and for people that aren't familiar, we'll kind of go over it next game. I'll just kind of go over a few so we kind of have an idea of how the rolls are. It's very similar to, you still get your standard, your move and swifts and stuff like that, and you get to control the units as a whole if you're part of a unit if you want, and then you can always get outside of a unit to use something. Like if you're a force user, if you want to break away from a unit, you can break away from a unit to do some devastating attack, and then you can rejoin with the unit so that you can't be targeted. So some interesting tactics that can go.
What is this attrition thing?
So when you start taking damage as part of mass battle, if it beats your threshold, so your threshold unit, every time you lose a number of units, that's what the attrition is. So you take a permanent condition on the condition track. If you have any healers in the group, they would heal to your nearest attrition level. So these battle droids have 84 hit points when they're at full health, right? So they start being damaged once they get below 63. So from 84 to 63, they would actually take a persistent condition on their condition track because of the loss of units.
So when you reach the first layer of attrition, you cannot heal past that, and you take a -1 to the condition track.
Whenever you're healing units, they heal up to the nearest attrition level.
Yeah, that's what I say. So like, if you go below 63, you can't go above 63 anymore.
Yeah.
And you also gain a -1 to the condition tracker permanently.
Yeah, persistent. Yep.
Okay.
So I'll go over it more. I'm gonna read more on it when I'm over my Omnicron, and we'll kind of go over and answer more questions right before we start tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Not tomorrow.
Next Sunday?
2 weeks from today.
Next Sunday.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, this is kind of cool looking at. So I kind of like to try out the mass combat because that's one thing FFG did not do very good at, is combining vehicles and non-vehicles. And this is a way of combining everything together. And all the frigate, anything that's like frigate size it's just terrain, basically. So it doesn't even mess with us because it could wipe us out with one shot. So.
Oh.
But this is also where people that have minor actions from the rank and privilege can actually call some support from our ship in the air. So you could look at your rank and privilege too to see what type of minor actions would be appropriate, because those could definitely help in this mass combat we do in our next game.
I'm gonna read up on the rules of mass combat and such. I'm just thinking, like, if one of these units counts like as a single unit, like I can just imagine like Icro just force choking like all these dudes, force grip.
Well, it's like a squad, so they only take half damage from non-area attacks.
Sure, but they can't do anything. That's the important part.
Huh?
Because when you use force grip, they can only do a swift.
So I guess he's holding them all up?
Yeah, basically. And it's just goddamn like effective and awesome,
So he would actually be out in the open. If he's doing that, he wouldn't be able to be part of a unit to do that.
I mean,
so
sure.
That would make him vulnerable, but yeah. So some interesting things. But yeah, I could see that happening. We've seen it happen on Clone Wars where Yoda lifts up a whole bunch of battle droids at the same time. So
yeah, but Yoda's also level 20. I'm not, but sure.
You know what? All the Jedi Masters in the Clone Wars show are level 20, except for maybe Ahsoka.
Ahsoka's a master?
No, she's not.
That's why she's not level 20.
all the Jedi, except for her. All right. Yeah. Okay, well, I think this is a good place to end it. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you for running.
I want to control General Coda for mine for the 2 weeks from now.
I don't really mind.
I said I call the squad with General Coda. That's what I call.
Oh, okay. Cool. Need to find my stop stuff.
See y'all. Thanks.
See you later.
See ya.